The new UH football uniforms are in, and by the looks of them, the details of the design really centers around the Warriors being Hawaii's team. Here's the final product from Under Armour. The black unis are for home, the white for the road. Noticeable difference to last year. The front reads Hawaii instead of Warriors, and the size of the lettering is significantly bigger. There's also the new tapa print along the sleeves of the jersey, and on the back you'll find the UH logo above the players' names, which is another addition to the new look.
You a high fashion guy, future America's Next Top Model contestant. What do you think about that thing?
Oh man, those new uniforms are amazing. They kept the whole traditional Hawaiian traditional thing, you know, with the tribal, the triangles and everything, but it like jazzed it up a little bit. They threw the design in there, as you can see, man. Like, I'm just so excited to try those things on.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Less than 2 months after announcing their new landmark apparel and equipment deal with Under Armour, UH football team unveiled their new uniforms today. What was your reaction when you first saw it?
You know, I was really excited because it's better than the pictures. You know, you got to really see the tapa on top and the colors and the way the fit of the uniform. We're jacked up about it.
We've never done a uniform that looks anything like this. Completely custom, unique, and built to the exact needs and specifications of Hawaii, and we're excited about it. I think it looks great.
Number 24 jersey's the only one made so far. That's what Coach Mack wore when he played at Southern Oregon.
I used to be a strong safety, but I grew into a defensive tackle, and that was my number. But as far as anatomically, my body fell after I got married, so, you know.
Uniforms got rave reviews this afternoon, and so did those larger-than-life, buffed-up mannequins. Can that mannequin pass a drug test?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. That man can look like he's been taking someone's side.
Is the mannequin now the standard for recruiting?
Yes, we're going to have both those mannequins in my office, and any recruit that doesn't look like those mannequins,
gotta go.
Then they gotta go.
Warriors hold their final spring practice session tomorrow morning before their Warrior Bowl comes Saturday night.
In February, the University of Hawaii football program announced its new partnership with Under Armour. K5 Sports Director Jason Tang joins us live now with a first look at the actual Warrior uniforms.
Well, Steph, we've already seen the sketches of the uniforms, but for the first time in public, the actual threads are put on display. This afternoon at UH Manoa, school officials alongside Under Armour representatives showed off the new look. Some of the changes that were implemented is the predominant use of green, the top of design on the shoulders, and the use of Hawaii above the numbers. But after all the changes, Coach Mack says it's the technology that will make the biggest difference.
It's going to help us win games. It keeps you cool when it's warm, and it makes you warm when it's, you know, when it's cold. So I just couldn't be happier. I could go on and on. Everything they have is first class.
The new uniforms will make their official debut in Florida on August 30th. That's when the Warriors open up the 2008 campaign. But for all you fans out there, the new Warrior Under Armour merchandise can be purchased this Saturday at the Ohana Festival. And coming up a little later, witness a family reunion of sorts for Warrior guard Keith Asuna. Faith, family, and football. It's three of the most important things in any Samoan young man's life. And since starting Warrior left guard Keith Asuna's family is more than 2,000 miles away in American Samoa, on a recent trip to the South Pacific, we were able to bring them a little closer together. His teammates call him the Bear. They say it's because of the size of his paws. But at 6'1", 315 pounds, Keith Asuna keeps a soft spot in his heart for his family.
When they first see him, they'll be like, oh, wow, he's so big, he must be mean. But when you approach him, his voice just changes everything.
That's like the backbone of everything you do, you know, is your family. Get to be there for you when you need them, and it's the best thing ever, is to have your family.
Being that Keith's a long way from home, I had the chance to bring back a little bit of his family to give to him.
Keep up good work. We are proud of you, Keith.
I love you. We miss you. We'll come back sometime, you know, check us out.
We're all so very proud of you. I love you. And I hope you come home soon.
To the past so that you can get every kind of food you want.
So I remember size 9. Nikes, black.
It's tough, man. I never seen them like say stuff like that. Like there's no words to explain how I felt when I get to see them say stuff that I don't think they'll be able to say in front of my face, but it just touched my heart, like knowing that, man, they're really supporting me, you know, they really pray for me.
And every day, Keith is praying for them. But despite the fact that there's thousands of miles between him and his family, Asun doesn't feel alone here in Hawaii.
We're so far away, you don't get to see them, but at the same time, you get your family over here in Hawaii. You know, you got your teammates, your coaching staff, and everybody that, you know, involves in your life, you know, so that's just, you know, it's just important about having a family and stuff like that. It's really important. Even though Asun feels a kinship with his fellow Warriors, nothing can compare to his family at home. Hey, man, that hit the spot. It made me, like, feel, like, special, and then, man, it just lifted my soul up. I'm just gonna, like, keep doing what I'm doing, you know, and hopefully, you know, one day I'll be blessed, you know, for whatever God has for me. And the last time Keith was in American Samoa was shortly after the Sugar Bowl, and he plans to return during the Christmas holidays.
Great story. Thank you.
The sketches and diagrams, but this afternoon, the players and members of the media got to take a look at the real thing, the redesigned UH football uniforms crafted by the sports apparel company known as Under Armour. And the first things you notice right off the bat, lots of green in the unis, also the Hawaii name across the chest. How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. The uniforms are part of an 8-year deal between UH and Under Armour, worth over $4.1 million in cash and trade. Per the agreement, Under Armour outfits the Warrior players from the jerseys down onto the shoes.
We look at Hawaii as just a unique program with this rich heritage, but also a program that's really going places and doing great things. It really attracts those kids who want that special experience, and we think we can just be a part of that.
We are the University of Hawaii. We play for the University of Hawaii and the people of Hawaii. We wanted Hawaii on the front.
He said he just wanted to make sure to keep the green in it, and I'm happy to see that thing. Like, I wanted like more green in it, because last year we were all black and stuff. We didn't really have that much of a color, you know. Hawaii, that's our green color, so it's good. Like, that's the most important thing for me, just looking at that green.
Now, these jerseys, both prototypes, have head coach Greg McMackin's name on the back, as well as the number 24. We were told the number worn by McMackin as a player back in his younger days. And how about the mannequins modeled after Under Armour spokesman Eric Ogbogu? You don't see mannequins with physiques like that too often.
To have both those mannequins in my office, and any recruit that doesn't look like those mannequins,
gotta go.
Then they gotta go.
I don't know. I guess I gotta go see the weight room more often now, so I get some of those guns. It's huge. I don't think I'll be able to fit in those.
Max says these two uniforms will be on display this Saturday night for the UH Football Ohana Festival at Aloha Stadium. But for the spring game scrimmage, the players will still wear last year's unis. The batch hasn't necessarily come in yet. Festivities Saturday start at 5 p.m.